The big thing, I think, too, as a transition, and you can correct me here, is that in the 44, your power instrument is just a manifold pressure gauge, right? As long as the tachometers are telling you that you're at 102% RPM and the manifold pressure is within its limit, you are okay. With the turbine, there are now 3 instruments that are your power instruments, including the tachometer for the rotor RPM. So you now have a torque meter, you now have a temperature for the turbine outlet temperature, and you also have a gas producer limitation, plus you have the N2 torque meter that is superimposed with the rotor tachometer. So there's now a total of 5 instruments versus essentially 2 in the 44 that you had to monitor.
Yeah, and I'll say that is different. But because it's so crucial that you monitor those and you stay on top of those at various points in time in your startup and your pulling power for a hover, that was less of a complication for me just because they are so super critical. And to be able to pay attention to them, yes, is definitely a new thing. But because it's so critical, and it didn't seem to me to be that much of a speed bump in my transitioning in the 206.